God says, your bank account will overflow with an unimaginable amount of money tonight at 9 p.m. in a way you never expected, and if you delay even a little, this blessing will pass by forever. Before you even try to understand it with your mind, I want you to know this is real. I have moved things in the spirit that are already heading your way. Comment Amen if your heart feels it now. I have sent angels on assignment to shift what belongs to you into your hands. Your delay in believing is the only thing standing between you and what I have already ordained. My presence surrounds you, my favor is upon you, and my word does not fail. The time is extremely short, and I do not want you to be the one watching others receive what was meant for you. If your heart feels a stirring right now, it's because heaven is confirming to your spirit what I have already finished. Like the moment before rain touches dry ground, this is the final second before your life is soaked in abundance. Like a bank that kept your treasure locked away for years, heaven has now signed the release. Comment 11:11 if you believe this is meant for you. Like when Elijah heard the sound of heavy rain even though the sky looked empty, I'm telling you to trust the sound, not the scene. Because the money coming your way is not natural. It will come in a way you cannot plan, through a door you didn't even know was open. Someone will be moved by my hand to release what belongs to you. It will not make sense in the way this world counts sense, but it will come with my name on it. Only one time I will ask this: if you feel this word is for you, then please like this video now so your faith can agree with my promise. I want your action to match what I am doing. I want your spirit to say yes to what I am giving you. My child, when I speak, I do not speak in riddles. When I promise, I do not tease you with empty dreams. What I said will come to pass. I know your situation, your secret worries, and how you smile on the outside while carrying heavy fear about your financial situation on the inside. But I am not a God who watches and walks away. I am the God who provides before you even ask. Tonight, heaven's gates are swinging wide. What was blocked is breaking. What was hidden is coming into light. The transaction that will change your season is not waiting for human approval, it is waiting for your faith. This is why I'm reaching for you now. Not later. Now. Because tonight is not ordinary. Comment 222 if you trust what I'm doing in silence. I saw the tears you cried when no one knew how close you were to giving up. I heard your prayers when you whispered in pain. I have not forgotten you. I have not turned my back on you. I have been waiting for this exact moment to release what was held back by spiritual delays and earthly systems. You will not have to chase money anymore. It will chase you because I am setting your name in places where your feet have not yet walked. You will not beg for support. You will not depend on people's mood to survive. I am making you the lender, not the borrower. I am turning what embarrassed you into what will bless you. Every time you sowed in faith, every time you gave from what little you had, every time you obeyed me when it made no sense, I saw it. And now, I will reward you openly. Not in secret. Not someday. But now. Tonight. There is a reason you're reading this in this moment. You were not led here by accident. I placed this in front of you because you've been asking for a sign, for proof, for a confirmation that I am still with you. This is it. Do not skip what your spirit already knows is a divine moment. The hours leading up to this night have been set apart in heaven for you. What you're about to receive has been accumulating through every prayer, every delay, every test you've walked through. I'm not paying you back for your pain. I'm blessing you beyond it. Don't look at your account balance and think this can't happen. Don't measure what I said by what your bank says. I do not operate by man's rules. I can turn zero into overflow. I can turn decline into deposits. I can send one person into your life who will unlock more than years of your own labor. And when I do it, you will know it was me. Because it won't make sense to anyone else. But your spirit will weep in joy and gratitude, knowing you waited and I came through for you. I will shock you with the size of this breakthrough. But even more than the money, I will comfort you with my presence. Stay close to me in this hour. Don't drift into fear. Don't let your heart panic because of deadlines or demands. Keep your eyes on me. Let me handle what is too heavy for you. I am going ahead of you into this night. And what I'm doing in the dark will be seen in the light. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being positioned for the promise. Do not speak doubt. Speak life. Do not delay faith. Step into it. The miracle was always yours. I just needed your heart to be ready to carry it. This money is not random. It is an answer. It is a door. It is a tool I am giving you to build what I've shown you in visions. It will not only bless you but many through you. Do not treat it as luck. Treat it as a holy gift. There's a reason leading neuroscientists are fascinated by one specific 9-word phrase. People all over the world are using it daily and reporting sudden financial breakthroughs, cleared debts, unexpected deposits, and total peace of mind. More than 19,000 lives have already been transformed. Some say it's divine, others say it's pure science. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might go offline any second. Click the link in the description and comments to access it before it's too late. Comment 333 to declare your faith. Let every word you type be a witness that you chose to believe when the door was still invisible. Let your faith go ahead of the miracle. Let your trust speak louder than your fear. Because tonight, you will see what I can do. And it will never leave your life the same again. You've been waiting, sometimes weeping, often wondering if anything would ever change. But I need you to understand that I was never late. I was preparing the right moment, the right connection, the exact release that would not only bless you but protect you from losing it again. What I give cannot be stolen, shaken, or stopped. It is sealed with my name and guarded by my angels. Every financial delay you've experienced was not punishment. It was preservation. You thought you were being forgotten, but I was actually keeping you from wrong hands, wrong deals, and wrong decisions. You didn't lose time. You gained the protection of heaven. And now, I am opening your life to what eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, and minds have not imagined. This blessing is not coming as a result of your perfection. It is coming because of my mercy and my divine plan for your life. I do not expect you to be perfect. I expect you to trust. Even when you're tired, even when it feels impossible, I only ask you to believe. I will carry you through what you cannot figure out. You will look back and remember this moment as the turning point. Not just financially, but spiritually. Because this will not just be money. This will be a message from me to your soul that I did not forget you, not even for a second. I was working in silence while you waited in faith. Let them doubt you. Let them ignore you. Let them count you out. But I am not man. I do not judge by what they see. I see your heart. I see your tears. I see your quiet sacrifices that no one applauded. And I will reward you in a way that even your enemies will have to witness. Comment 12:12 if you know that your story is about to change in a public way. Let your faith be louder than the voices that tried to discourage you. Let your belief be stronger than your fear. You are not behind. You are right on schedule. My schedule. Heaven's schedule. And that is the only timing that matters. When I send the release, no system, no human, no rule can stop it. What is written for you cannot be erased. What is meant for you cannot be stolen. What I spoke over you before you were even born is still active, still alive, and still unfolding. Your obedience is unlocking this overflow. Your humility is drawing my favor. Your willingness to keep going even when it hurt has touched my heart. I am not just blessing you with a number in your account. I am increasing your capacity to receive, to lead, to steward, and to overflow into others. You have sown in tears. Now you will reap in joy. The wait was long, but the harvest will be longer. The pressure was great, but the outpouring will be greater. The confusion was deep, but the clarity I'm bringing will be even deeper. And in all of this, you will know that I, the Lord, have been with you every step. This next season of your life will not be about survival. It will be about abundance. I am shifting you from begging to building. From scraping to soaring. From debt to destiny. You will no longer fear the future. You will wake up each day with peace in your heart and provision in your hands. Tonight, when the clock reaches that sacred hour, I will do what no bank, no friend, no job, and no effort could do. I will step into your situation. I will send my provision. I will prove that I am God, and I take care of my own. Don't allow doubt to cancel what faith has unlocked. Don't replay your past and use it as evidence against your breakthrough. I have already forgotten what you still blame yourself for. I see you through the lens of grace, and I choose you again and again. Comment 777 to seal your faith. This is not just a promise. It is a covenant. What I begin, I finish. What I plant, I water. What I say, I do. You don't have to understand how it will happen. You only need to position your heart and your hands to receive. You are standing on the edge of overflow. Do not walk away because of fear. I will meet you in the place of expectation. I will surprise you in the hour of stillness. I will bless you in a way that leaves no doubt it was my hand alone. No longer will you cry over lack. No longer will you whisper about unpaid bills. No longer will you worry about how to provide. I am sending such a wave of increase that you will bless others the same way you once cried for help. This is not just a financial moment. This is a spiritual shift. I am changing your story. I am lifting the weight. I am breaking the pattern. You will not repeat the pain of the past. You will walk in the promise I gave you long ago. Let your heart stay soft. Let your words stay aligned with mine. Let your faith keep rising. The miracle is in motion. It is closer than you think. And tonight, at 9 p.m., you will see it with your own eyes. Your faith did not go unnoticed. Your giving, even when it hurt, your prayers whispered in dark rooms, your hope that never died even when the world told you to give up, I collected all of it. And now I'm about to return it multiplied, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing beyond what your eyes can hold. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists, and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. I am not looking for perfect people, I'm looking for hearts that are open. And your heart has stayed open through pain, rejection, disappointment, and delay. I saw how they doubted you. I saw how life tried to crush you. I watched how every door closed at the same time, and yet, somehow, you still believed I was working. That's why this reward is coming. That's why your bank account will tell a new story tonight. Don't let your memory talk you out of the miracle. Your past has no authority over what I'm about to release. What hurt you will no longer hold you. What broke you will now bless you. What almost took you out will now testify that I lifted you higher. I am removing every hand that was trying to block your blessing. I am silencing every tongue that lied on your name. I am separating you from the traps of envy and betrayal. You will no longer be surrounded by those who secretly hoped you would stay struggling. I am sending divine connections, those who will not only celebrate your miracle but protect it. Comment 1010 if you receive this with your whole heart. Don't delay your agreement. Don't hesitate to believe. Let your faith write the yes that your mouth is too afraid to say out loud. This is not money coming from labor. This is favor. This is not a result of who you know. This is a move from the one who knows everything. This is heaven's intervention. I am stepping into your account, your paperwork, your overdue balances, your silent stress, and I'm flipping it all in your favor. You will no longer carry shame about your finances. I am erasing the weight of embarrassment and lifting you into a season where you will lend, not borrow. Where you will build, not beg. Where you will rest, not wrestle. I am not just sending help, I am sending healing. Your heart has been burdened for too long. Not just from lack, but from worry. You've been functioning, but inside you've been breaking. I know you needed more than just a miracle, you needed proof that I still see you. This is that proof. Tonight, it will be clear. You are not cursed. You are not unlucky. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. And the moment of release is upon you. The clouds have shifted. The gates are open. And I have commanded the wind to carry wealth, peace, and restoration into your home. Don't look around for confirmation. Look up. That's where your help comes from. That's where this financial flood is flowing from. That's where the angels are stationed, ready to deliver the overflow with your name on it. Comment 1515 if you're ready for your name to be lifted high by the hand of God. No more hiding. No more silence. No more shame. It's time for your light to shine and for your bank account to finally reflect the promise I gave you years ago. I know what you lost. I know what was taken. I know how you smiled while your heart quietly bled. I was there every second. And now I will restore what was stolen, repay what was delayed, and replace what was broken. You've endured tests that would have crushed others. You've walked through battles that others never saw. But through it all, you remained mine. And for that reason, I am setting you apart in this hour. Not next week. Not someday. But now. Your story is not over. In fact, the best part is just beginning. Your testimony will shake the foundations of every person who thought it was too late for you. I will do it so publicly that no one can deny my hand on your life. And when it comes, you will feel a peace that money alone cannot buy. Because what I'm giving is not just currency, it's clarity, it's confidence, it's confirmation that the wait was not wasted. That every no was making room for my yes. Let your posture shift. Let your language shift. Speak as if it's already done. Walk as if you already received it. Because in the Spirit, it is already being written into the earth. It is already moving toward you. Tonight at 9 p.m. is more than a timestamp. It is the hour of divine settlement. What was pending will be processed. What was missing will appear. What was uncertain will become undeniable. Because when I move, no power can block what I release. Do not entertain fear. Do not rehearse failure. You are not who you were. You are walking into who I created you to be. A vessel of my glory. A carrier of abundance. A testimony of my grace. This is why the struggle was so long. This is why the enemy fought you so hard. Because he knew what was coming. He tried to wear you out before the reward arrived. But he failed. You're still here. And now, so is the blessing. I have seen every hour you cried alone, pretending to be okay while your heart was breaking under the pressure. I know what it's like when you try to sleep but your mind won't stop worrying. I know how it feels when your phone lights up with another bill, another reminder, another door shutting in your face. And still, you didn't give up. You waited. You believed. You stood in the gap even when your legs were shaking. And because you held on, I'm now stepping in. Not with just barely enough, but with overflow. With divine compensation. With the type of sudden increase that doesn't come from man, but from the heavens that know your name. Right now, 55 countries are quietly using a 9-word money ritual. A recently leaked research file revealed that this pattern activates powerful brain pathways tied to wealth and prosperity. People are repeating it once a day and seeing money flow into their lives like never before. This discovery might not stay online much longer. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the phrase before it disappears forever. I'm not sending this because you earned it. I'm sending it because you are mine. My child. My beloved. The one I have chosen to lift in this very hour. You may not feel ready. You may not feel qualified. But I don't bless based on how you feel. I bless based on my covenant with you. And that covenant is unbreakable. You will go to sleep tonight knowing that something supernatural is moving. You will wake up in peace because fear will no longer live in your thoughts. You will not feel the weight of lack ever again. Because I'm not just filling your account. I'm restoring what poverty stole from your confidence, your dreams, your voice. Comment Amen if you receive that with your whole being. Let heaven hear that you still believe. That you still trust me when everything else around you says otherwise. What's coming is not small. This is not a little help to get you by. This is the kind of blessing that silences doubt, that cancels the mockery, that shuts the mouth of every liar who said you were finished. You're not finished. You're about to flourish. Do not try to understand how it will happen. You won't be able to. This is not something you can calculate. This is not something your bank will predict. This is the kind of miracle that will show up and leave even you speechless. And when it arrives, you won't have to explain yourself. You won't have to defend your blessing. I will be your defense. I will speak on your behalf through the fruit I'm placing in your hands. Some people left you when you had nothing. Some avoided you when all you could offer was your prayers. But soon they will see what happens when I lift someone they counted out. And it won't be to embarrass them. It will be to glorify me through you. I have already assigned angels to make sure the transfer reaches you. I have already positioned the right hearts, systems, and channels to carry what is yours without interference. It's coming in a way that cannot be reversed. You will no longer feel unseen. You will no longer cry from feeling forgotten. I am God. I see you. I've never looked away. And this night, this very night, I am proving it by doing what no person thought was possible for you. Comment 222 if you trust this even when you don't understand it fully. Let your trust rise above your questions. Let your heart speak louder than your doubt. My love is not limited by human expectation. I can use anyone, anything, and any moment to bless you. I've used strangers, systems, and even enemies before. Do not limit me to what is familiar. I'm doing something unusual. Something shocking. Something that shifts your story forever. This isn't just about receiving, it's about being restored. You lost more than money. You lost time, peace, hope, and relationships in the storm. But I'm not just restoring your finances. I'm rebuilding your soul. Your strength. Your smile. You will not end this year how you started it. You will not carry the same weight into tomorrow. You will not keep explaining yourself to people who don't understand your assignment. I am making you undeniable. And after tonight, things will accelerate. Doors will open with no knocking. Help will arrive with no begging. Opportunities will find you without chasing them. I am reversing the way your life has flowed. The struggle ends now. I want you to be still and let me move. Let go of control. Stop trying to fix it alone. I've got this. I've always had you. What I'm doing tonight is personal, prophetic, and permanent. Hold on. You're seconds away from witnessing the miracle that's been on its way for years. It's been growing in silence, maturing in the background. But now it's ready. And so are you. I watched you give when you barely had anything left. I saw you stretch what little you had to help others. I counted every quiet act of faith, every tear-stained prayer, every time you showed up when quitting would have been easier. This is not a payout. This is a holy release. It carries the weight of my promises, and nothing can delay it anymore. You've walked through a wilderness that tried to convince you I wasn't listening. You've faced situations that made you question if anything would ever shift. But you kept holding on, and because of that, I'm holding nothing back. The storehouses of heaven are open, and your name is written on tonight's overflow. This is the hour where everything changes. I have already spoken to what needs to move. I have already touched the person who will obey my instruction and release what belongs to you. You don't have to convince anyone to help you. I've already stirred hearts that are ready to pour into you without needing to be asked. I'm not just releasing money, I'm also removing the burden. The weight that sat on your chest every night. The fear of running out. The pain of pretending you were okay. I'm removing all of it. Because my blessing does not just provide, it heals. It restores. It revives what you thought was dead inside of you. You are not being skipped. You are being chosen. Set apart. Lifted. What I'm doing is not for everyone. It is for the one who kept the faith while others gave up. It's for the one who trusted me with nothing in their hands, believing I could fill what was empty. Comment 333 to declare your faith boldly. Let it echo into heaven as a sign that you are ready to receive not just what you prayed for, but even what you didn't know how to ask for. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, who turns empty hands into overflowing tables. What I give will not just cover your bills, it will cancel the debt. What I pour out will not be a drop, it will be a flood. And no one will be able to take credit for it but me. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. Do not try to predict how I'll do it. I'm not following earthly timelines or systems. I'm moving according to my power. And when I move, it will be swift. It will be supernatural. It will be undeniable. You won't need validation from people, the fruit in your life will speak louder than their opinions. They thought you were done. They thought you would settle. They thought you had nothing left. But I've been writing a comeback that doesn't just restore your finances, it restores your fire, your voice, your confidence, your courage. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you here. What you've seen so far was preparation. What's about to happen now is manifestation. The kind that leaves your soul in awe. The kind that causes you to break down in tears of joy because it finally makes sense why you had to wait so long. You are going from being overlooked to being overfilled. From being last to being lifted. From being counted out to being called forth. I am flipping the script. I am shifting the balance. I am silencing the lies you believed about yourself and replacing them with the truth of who I created you to be. Don't panic if things around you look the same right now. Miracles are not measured by sight, they are measured by faith. Keep standing. Keep trusting. Keep opening your hands because what's about to be placed there will make your knees weak from the weight of glory. Comment Amen as a final sign that your heart is open, your mind is surrendered, and your spirit is saying yes. Let your agreement be your invitation for heaven to move freely in your life tonight. You were never forgotten. Every time you felt delayed, I was actually preparing the path. Every disappointment was a redirection to something greater. Every silence was a setup for this divine shout. And tonight, that shout will be loud. It will be financial. It will be supernatural. After this release, you will rest differently. You will walk into rooms differently. You will carry yourself with peace, not pressure. You won't need to hustle to survive. I will be your provider, and what I give will not run dry. You will not return to struggle. You will not shrink back. You will not feel like a burden. You are blessed. You are chosen. You are marked by my hand. And nothing, no person, no system, no doubt, can take that away from you. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. Don't miss it. Don't question it. Don't delay it. Say yes with your whole heart. Stand in agreement. And watch what I will do. You are not standing on the edge of hope, you are standing in the middle of my fulfillment. I did not forget what I promised you when you had nothing. I remember the vow you made when you said, God, if you bring me out of this, I'll never turn away. I heard it, and I never let it leave my ears. This is not a reward for perfect performance. This is a response to unwavering faith. You held on when others walked away. You trusted me when your heart was heavy. You continued to pray when answers didn't come. And now, I will do what you couldn't do, in ways you never imagined, and faster than you thought possible. Don't think small. Don't reduce your expectations to match your past. I am not blessing you based on history. I am blessing you based on destiny. And your destiny is not lack. It is not fear. It is not always starting over. It is stability, overflow, and favor that follows you wherever you go. I know what they said about you. I know how many people stopped believing in your breakthrough. But I didn't stop. I didn't change my mind. I didn't cancel the promise. In fact, while they gave up on you, I added more to the blessing. I made it richer. I made it heavier. I made it undeniable. Comment 10:10 if you know something heavy with glory is coming your way. Let your spirit affirm what heaven has already released. You've been walking through what felt like spiritual silence, but I've been shouting your name in the halls of heaven. I've been aligning events, people, timings, and circumstances, not to test your patience, but to prepare a table in the presence of everything that ever tried to break you. This is why the warfare was so intense. This is why it felt like everything went quiet around you. Because just before the rain comes, the sky gets still. Just before the blessing drops, heaven goes silent. But that silence was never abandonment, it was concentration. I was working where you couldn't see. You will no longer have to explain your obedience. The results will speak for themselves. You will no longer be asked, "Where is your God?" Your life will become the living answer. And the ones who doubted you will see it for themselves. I will make sure of it. Do not shrink back. Do not downplay what I'm doing. This is not the time to be modest with your faith. Stand tall. Expect big. Believe wide. Because what I'm pouring is too great to fit into the limits of logic. This is beyond reason. This is revival. You've been asking for help. Now you'll be the one helping others. You've been living day to day. Now you'll have plans for tomorrow. You've been walking with caution. Now you'll run with confidence. You've been holding back tears. Now you'll burst with praise. Comment 555 if you feel that turnaround starting in your spirit right now. Let your faith write what your future is about to say. Every seed you planted in faith, whether time, energy, finances, or love, is coming back multiplied. Not just restored, but multiplied. I saw the sacrifices you made. The things you didn't tell anyone. The nights you went without so others could have. I counted every act of love. And now I am sending back a harvest so large it will touch every area of your life. This blessing will reach your body, your relationships, your emotions, your dreams, your sleep, your home, your health, your peace. It will not just be money. It will be wholeness. A 9-word script, verified by Harvard researchers and tested in multiple neuroscience labs, is helping everyday people attract unexpected money. No hustle, no financial coaching, just 30 seconds a day from your couch. Many are seeing cleared debts, surprise deposits, and complete peace of mind. But this information could be pulled offline at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted for good. And you will no longer second guess whether I'm with you. You will wake up with peace instead of panic. You will go to bed knowing heaven is covering your tomorrow. You will walk into rooms with the confidence of someone who knows they are backed by heaven. You will forget what it feels like to worry about money. Because I'm not just releasing funds. I'm releasing financial favor. The kind that opens new doors. The kind that brings divine strategy. The kind that places you where your gifts will make room for you without competition. And this is just the beginning. What starts tonight will not be a one-time miracle. It will be the beginning of a rhythm, a new pattern of blessing, increase, and divine surprises that don't stop. I'm shifting the entire cycle of your life. I want you to get ready. Not just emotionally, but practically. Prepare space. Open accounts. Position your faith. Remove fear. Because when I move, I don't need time. I only need your yes. Stay aligned. Stay humble. Stay in expectancy. Your name has already reached the ears of someone I've chosen to bless you. You don't have to look for them. They're already coming. This is your appointed time. This is your divine moment. This is your miracle window. And I will not allow you to miss it. I will hold you steady. I will keep you focused. And when it happens, you will know it was me, and only me. I never made you to live in survival mode. I created you for dominion. I created you to walk in overflow, not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. The reason your soul has felt so tired is because it was never meant to carry the weight of worry. That was never your portion. Peace is your portion. Power is your portion. Abundance is your portion. Tonight's miracle will be a full circle moment. It will not just supply your need, it will correct every lie that fear ever whispered. The sleepless nights, the racing thoughts, the days you stared at bills wondering how, all of that is ending. Not slowly. Suddenly. I am not a God of delay. I am the God of divine timing. And this is the hour. I didn't allow the door to open before because I love you too much to give you something when you're not fully prepared to carry it. Now your heart is in the right place. Now your faith has matured. Now your eyes are fixed on me and not on the gift. So now, I will give the gift without it becoming a distraction. Comment 12:12 if you believe that what I'm giving will not destroy you, it will develop you. It will grow you. It will set you up for generations to come. You're not just being blessed for yourself. You're being blessed so others can see what I do for those who remain faithful. You will become a walking testimony of what happens when someone doesn't let go of my hand. Every step you take from here will carry weight. Doors will open not because of connections, but because of your obedience. Because obedience is greater than effort. And you've obeyed me in private for years. I am putting your name in the wind. I am speaking to people you've never met. I am stirring hearts that don't even know why they're thinking of you. But they will move. They will give. They will release. Not because of you, but because of me. You will soon walk into blessings that you didn't even pray for. You will receive answers to things you forgot you once asked me for. I remember every word you whispered into the dark, thinking no one heard. I remember it all. And I'm bringing it all into the light. This shift won't be temporary. It won't vanish overnight. Because I'm not just changing your situation, I'm changing the foundation under your feet. You will never return to what I'm lifting you out of. This is permanent. This is sealed. This is protected. Comment Amen to stand in agreement with this divine truth. Let the enemy hear your yes. Let your spirit declare your surrender. Let your faith speak louder than every doubt that tried to keep you stuck. You are being lifted into the light. You are being seen in new ways. Where you once felt like you had to prove your worth, now your fruit will speak. Where you once felt overlooked, now you will be honored. Where you once sat in silence, now you will stand in praise. I am touching your name, your finances, your family, your body, and your mind, all in one divine sweep. You will not leave anything behind. You will not carry old trauma into new territory. This release is not just external. It is internal. It is deep. It is holy. Get ready for your rhythm of miracles. You've exited the season of drought. You've crossed over into the land of more than enough. And you will know it wasn't a dream. It wasn't a wish. It was me. Your God. Your Father. Your Deliverer. Your Sustainer. And when it comes, don't forget me. When the funds flood in, don't forget who opened the dam. When peace surrounds your house, don't forget who spoke stillness into your storm. Keep me at the center. Keep your heart soft. Keep your worship strong. You have suffered long enough. Now it's time to celebrate. Not in fear, but in faith. Not with doubt, but with dancing. Not with questions, but with gratitude. Because I am faithful, and I am finishing what I started in you. If money always seems out of reach, your brain might be the reason. Scientists have found that a 9-word phrase, buried deep in your subconscious, could be blocking financial blessings without you even realizing it. But when you say the words out loud, the blockage is removed, and abundance begins to flow. Thousands have already felt the shift. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret disappears forever. I am not just answering a prayer. I am beginning a promise. The kind of promise that stretches beyond your lifetime. You are building something eternal. You are laying down a legacy. And it begins with this one sacred act of obedience, to believe me when nothing makes sense. I am not just sending money to your bank account. I am sending a message through it. A declaration from heaven that says, "This is my child, and I am blessing them openly." This blessing is proof that I have not only heard your cries, I have answered with abundance. The kind of abundance that speaks even when you're silent. The kind that comforts you even when the world around you is noisy. You've been faithful in famine. Now you will feast in fullness. You've walked through seasons where you had to choose between obedience and comfort. And you chose me. You chose integrity. You chose humility. That's why this is not just about provision, this is about reward. Comment 999 if you believe that God is not just a provider, but a rewarder of those who seek Him with all their hearts. You are about to see how quickly I can change everything. You've seen slow seasons, but this one will move fast. The kind of fast that takes your breath away. The kind of fast that makes people who saw you yesterday shocked by what they see tomorrow. I can do in one night what man couldn't do in a decade. And that night is here. Don't let your past pain pollute your present faith. I know what you lost. I know what it cost. But I also know what I'm about to pour. And it will be so much that the sorrow will start to make sense. The wilderness will no longer sting. Because what's coming will carry the fragrance of fulfillment. I am not sending just a transaction. I am sending transformation. This money is only a sign of the bigger thing I'm doing in you. It's not just about wealth, it's about breaking generational patterns. You won't repeat what broke others. You won't relive what drained you. You won't return to survival mode. That season is over. Comment 1717 if you receive that this is a full ending and a fresh beginning, not just a moment, but a movement. You are walking into divine alignment. People you've never met are already being stirred to favor you. Systems are shifting. Protocols are being bypassed. Policies are being rewritten because I, the Lord your God, am backing you. This blessing isn't just coming through natural channels. It's being delivered by supernatural ones. There will be no strings attached. No hidden conditions. No debts tied to what I'm giving. Because when I give, I add no sorrow. This will come with peace. With clarity. With wisdom to steward it well. I'm not just blessing your hands, I'm preparing your heart. Don't be afraid of how big this feels. I will help you carry it. I will give you strategy. I will surround you with the right counsel. I will silence every voice of fear, jealousy, or confusion. What I give, I protect. What I release, I cover. You are not alone in this. You won't have to beg for opportunities. I'm bringing them to your doorstep. You won't have to chase support. I'm sending loyal, spirit-filled people who will walk with you, not just watch you. This is not a season of isolation. This is a season of alignment. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the feeling that you're asking for too much. You're not. I placed that vision in your spirit. I whispered that dream in your heart. And now I'm sending the resources to bring it to life. This isn't selfishness. This is stewardship. And you will use what I give to build what glorifies me. You'll help others. You'll fund things that matter. You'll sow into lives. And every time you do, the blessing will multiply. Because what I'm giving you is not a seed, it's a garden. And it will keep producing. Comment 1111 as your final affirmation in this part. Let the heavens see your faith one more time before the hour of fulfillment strikes. Do not entertain fear, not even for a second. Fear is not your portion. Panic is not your portion. You are entering a place where peace will guard you like a shield. Your thoughts will be stable. Your heart will rest. Your spirit will be calm. Because when I send increase, I also send peace to match it. The chaos is over. The confusion is ending. The closed doors are finished. This is your divine moment. And no delay can touch it. No attack can reverse it. No demon in hell can block it. I have spoken. And when I speak, it is done.